Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces. This is your Wednesday morning forecast update, getting closer and closer to that Christmas weekend. And we do have some changes to the rainfall outlook this morning, mainly less rain for Friday and Saturday, and maybe more rain coming through on Sunday. But I'll have that update in just a moment here. But for your Wednesday, should be a pleasant day today. Of course, cold yesterday, so we had highs in the 50s, but we should rebound and wind up in the 60s. Actually pretty chilly again this morning, but most areas are just above freezing in the mid to upper 30s. You'll want a jacket this morning. The clouds continuing to pass through today, and it will stay mostly cloudy through the morning hours, but expecting the clouds will thin out a bit this afternoon. So get a little more sun today. Those temperatures should be back in the low to mid 60s this afternoon. Also, the north wind has left us as well. We have that southeast breeze returning today, which will help to warm the temperatures a few degrees as well. So we're going to go through Friday and Saturday here on Futurecast, and then I'll show you another model which does a better job of showing the rainfall on Sunday. But as far as what we're expecting today, you can see the clouds this morning. A little bit of sun popping out this afternoon, but the clouds will be back in, I would call it full force tomorrow. So I don't expect that we'll see any changes to the temperatures. We'll likely stay in the 60s and stay dry Thursday. But it's Thursday night into Friday. We should get our first push of light rain, and it doesn't look like it's going to be as steady of a rain as what we've been expecting throughout the week. So we've kind of dropped the intensity of the rainfall on Friday. So if you are traveling out of town, I think road travel as well as air travel should be just fine Friday, as well as most of the day Saturday. But Saturday we'll begin to see some rain. I think late in the day here you can see the rain kind of picking up Saturday afternoon in Texas and Oklahoma, and should have some showers through much of the night in Arkansas. And it's that rain overnight which is going to keep our temperatures cooler and kind of keep the elements of severe weather from really building in here. So as far as Sunday still looks like the day that we'll see the heaviest rain and probably the most storm potential, especially during the afternoon and evening. So if you're traveling Sunday, I think getting on the roads earlier probably the best bet, especially if you're traveling up towards Little Rock or maybe west towards Dallas, as you see these storms kind of push through during the afternoon and evening hours on Sunday. Still don't expect that we'll see any widespread severe weather, but I'm not convinced we won't see some wind or maybe some hail with a few of the storms. So I'm not ready to rule out severe weather Sunday afternoon as of yet, but again, the trend keeps getting better and better for us as far as avoiding any of that kind of shenanigans. But we are looking at some decent rain Sunday. In fact, Sunday we could probably see some areas pick up maybe over 2 inches of rain. So it will be some heavy rain throughout the day Sunday, but I do expect at this point that things will really begin to improve on Christmas morning. We do have the final push of a front coming through on Monday, so we may have some breezy conditions at times, but as far as any rain that would kind of get in the way of any of your Christmas Day activities, really not seeing that at this point. So I expect that we'll have temperatures maybe in the mid to upper 60s with a temperature drop coming late in the day Monday, and then we'll drop back into the 50s on Tuesday. And as far as the rainfall map here, still expecting widespread 1 to 2 inch accumulations, and this will be the rain that begins to fall late Thursday and continues through maybe Christmas morning. The heaviest rain will likely fall again Sunday on Christmas Eve, and we are showing maybe some 2 to 4 inch accumulations I-30 and northward that kind of switched around the heavy rain further to the south and kind of pushed it to the north. That's another change we've seen with the forecast models this morning. But be prepared for some heavy rain there on Sunday, but again, expect Christmas Day things will begin to improve for us. We'll stay in the 60s here through Sunday and Monday, but it is going to cool into the 50s by next Tuesday. And next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday looking colder, as we should have highs in the 50s through the middle of next week.